Okay, we got more items ready to hit the auction block. Next time reseller comes. That's toy.o.n.e.o. We got the stuff used in last night's Battery O halftime show. Said enough is enough for buying now. This one only was missing a wheel. We got that Amtrak box. That's for those athletes. But yeah, these people have been playing fast and loose with their position ever since Mike Wolf announced his retirement. So it'll be time send them a message and vote with our wallets and tell the manager it's time to pack their bags and go home. After last night's Battery O halftime show, we turned lemons into lemonade, taking a much nicer, higher quality Williams car, taking one of the chintzy plastic wheels off that Battery O that flew out of the box after our halftime show and put it on this beautiful custom painted. This is not for sale, by the way. Hey, man, we got ooh, this is nice. So it's sent by Papavillo Gauge Trains. We inspected it. Sadly, the lights need soldering, but look, it's got a custom paint figure in there. I use it triggering by this line on large scale for the Thomas thing. See, this is real cool. The circuit will go into protection. Maybe it'll automatically cause it to go in and out. It's a DC transformer too, so it operates real nice. Not for sale. Any other products you see will be going towards the Chesterfield project. This will eventually, we will take offers for this. This is a CSX business class train car and a K-line. So it's starting this whole thing. Look, take up a painted figures in the no expletives here, but you know, it's ridiculous. Absolutely, I bought this for $30. Lionel's, this is aluminum too, by the way. You can see the prices are charging for ridiculous plated aluminum cars. The time they eat the tariff on this, like MTH does, and you know, put on their, you know, put on your dress pants or dress shoes and get voting with your wallets. The reps that show the shows, we have no problems with them, but come on, lose the blue button-up shirts already. For a 125-year-old company, all they did was put suits on for those Lenny Awards. I can't wait to see the Lenny Awards next year. If they're still around, it'll be held in a stadium or venue hall. We'll have Lenny the Lion come on stage. We'll encourage crowd members to throw cans of half full Lenny lager at it, but encourage the Asher cigarettes and I would throw it at the custom character. It'll be one of our employees if this continues this long. If it doesn't, my firm, I'm sure mine, maybe you saw, maybe you didn't. I'm not going to go over it again. It's advertising the Battery O halftime show of what our competing mascot is. I can't say it or I'm going to start cracking up on I gotta keep a straight face for this. We're seriously, you know, we got good stuff. He's got Superliner cars. 2 of these are sold already. These are not for sale. He sold the dummy of this already. All this funding has been because Lionel's incompetence to send some $15 bearings. And by the way, tell him to send the gentleman with the disability, his refunded parts order. If they could shell out the $15 bearings, that'd be awesome too. But look, I had to go to the point of pulling sprung trucks off of an N&W Warhorse hopper and having to put them out. And this will look great too, by the way. They use way too much silver on that Western Pacific Line Chief 2.0 anyway. My God, it's a lot. That 1999 one from Trains was bought. Guess what? Lionel modified the design so much with all their silly LEDs and Magic Smoke Pro and LCP2 board. I'd be happy with the Lion Chief Plus Pacific at this point. Why did they disable or discontinue the Lion Chief Plus line? Guess why? Because Lion Chief 2.0 and they put the silly Legacy serial sticker. Guess what? Fun fact, LCP2 is the same board used in both Legacy and Lion Chief 2.0. All they do is flash a different code, so they can do that with their big boy. If they don't want to get a bunch of canceled pre-orders, it's just ridiculous. All these have been done by me. A lot of this came out of defunct hobby shops in the Cleveland area. I personally restored that RCA box television. Could accept DVD player or anything. Things been around since 2013. If you're wondering what the constant reference or our product line, the Clueless reference is, shortly after moving into the house, saw that movie the first time. Why has a connection to Western Pacific steam engine, you may ask? Well, my first ever Western Pacific was a MTH Rail King Challenger purchased 2013 from the great folks at Trains for about half the price of what Lionel charged me for that. I'm not going to call it a piece of junk. It needed to be inspected at the factory better. Its QC, quality control, needs to be implemented better. Anyways, this is only my second Western Pacific steam engine in that span of 13 years, and I've been buying up left and right. Western Pacific diesels, F3s. I have a Lion Chief Plus, regular, not Lion Chief 2. Oh, excuse me, Lion Chief 2.0. I have a K-Line, the custom Plymouth done for Western Depot. Excellent folks. I highly recommend you check them out. Instead of giving garbage at Big L your money, give them to a person that has a lot of good Williams inventory left, I consume, and I'm sure I could catch. Oh, pretty close. Oh, yep, that's from them. That B unit for the ABA Williams. I have the pre-Bachman A unit and dummy A. I'm considering parting with one of them to go towards this project. Yeah, it's ridiculous at this point. This has been going on for 9 days counting now. I've been constantly having to give money to old high school buddies and stuff to actually write these things out. This is actually by memory, the speech, but post all this stuff. Email, I have 2 accounts activated at this point. One for an old high school romantic fling of mine run by her sister. I have another account that's going to an old friend Antonio of mine who's trying to shake down Lionel for medical expenses, and he's out of South Carolina. So someone needs to tell him at this point, is this going to get a lot worse if you don't act soon and respond and settle this like business people, and or else you're going to get so many canceled pre-orders. We don't even want association with your name anymore because you're going to go under, and the Lionel name is just going to be sold. It stands for nothing now but overpriced QC lacking garbage. You can see my acronym poem I did in one of the previous posts. It's like L is just for this, I is for this, O is for that, N is for this, E is for like expensive licensing fees, L is for Lenny the Lion, who only shows up at Comic-Con and doesn't show up to York, PA. I mean, I can chuckle about the style, but this is a lot uglier. By the way, the bass trio is plugged in there. It was behind that brewery. I was walking at night, even had visibility of everything else because you can't unplug the damn power cord for the thing. I basically plummet down there. I'm not going to show you the scars or injuries. It's gruesome. A local hospital has an x-ray of what happened to my leg. Western Pacific engine, I was the same like that thing went flying off the track due to your faulty base tree. You guys rushed that into production, by the way. Those weren't ready by a long shot. The Cab 1 operates it fine. The app, that was not ready to be released. Shame on you. All because you wanted to make a lousy extra buck. Shame on you, Lionel. Shame on you.